Well, the game is completely hung. I may have to close the program. Bye.
Alright.
Hopefully. Oh, that has me worried. I don't understand why it's hung, though. Alright, yeah, we're going to close it. We'll reopen it. And then I am going to hope that this saved something recently. We'll find out. So we got a lot done.
Yeah, we are cruising along.
First time I've ever had that happen with the game, though. Where am I? Okay. Looks like it did save recently, so you should be able to rejoin.
Alright.
It's kind of funny, because basically I took your area fertilizer and I hooked water up to it, and the game locked. So I'm going to try hooking that up again. Okay, it did not lock me trying to hook up that area fertilizer now. Grant, you know what? You're right. Hold on. Now, we're not going to let it fertilize this area because then you can't find anything.
Yep.
Alright, sorry about that, chat. Game hung, and it hung everything. So, hopefully we got people back. I was not able to move fast enough to throw in the redirect. All right. Now, what I could do, so I've got that set up. That'd be a quick thing to do. And that'll actually get ruby deposits actually showing up. And it'll unlock that climate regulator. So, yeah, I think we're going to fly down here. Alright, I'm going to fly up to the coldest area of the planet.
That's actually exactly where I was going. But I had to stop because the solid concrete seemed to have broken, but it's not. It's just being super lazy.
It's slower than you like it to be, yep.
Well, because the thing is, it's been going for a while, and we only had like, we've been using it, of course.
Right.
So when I went down there, I built the reinforced compartment. Then I was going to start building the computer modules, and it's like, oh, you're out of basalt concrete. And it's like, how? Then it just didn't seem to reappear in the warehouse.
Sad I wasn't able to do the redirect. Because, Al, we have 0 viewers.
Yeah, give me a quick moment. Quick over.
I'm not worried about it. And besides, unless you create warming units for your character,
Yep.
you don't want to come out here.
Yeah, I had 3 at the time, but that part didn't save.
Oh. 2 is the most you ever need.
All right, good to know.
Alright, data centers. There we go. And now we can make the climate regulator. Sensor arrays. Alright, let's make a assembly bench. That's not assembly bench, that's plant analyzer. Oh. We don't have antennas being made.
No, I was actually about to sort or try to find a place for that, but I got sidetracked.
No, I get that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted antennas. Oh, you built yourself a ship. Nice.
Yep.
I was trying to work on things I could build while waiting on the frames to actually start stockpiling.
Yep.
Oh, Bill considers 0. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Bill? Oh, hey, Pies in chat. Oh, wait, Pies in voice.
Yep.
But I appreciate you hopping in there.
All right.
I thought about jumping into the RuneScape Dragon Wilds again tonight, but honestly, I think that until I get somebody else that wants to join me, because of the way that the skills level up and everything, I'm either just going to solo the game or wait until somebody says they want to join me.
Yeah, I've seen it's popular, but I think that's one of those where the other people who are playing it just don't have the same time schedule as you do or you have time schedule.
All right, so we got those now. Because getting the climate thing made and I can't remember what it is that we have to do to unlock the tier 3 warehouse. Well, getting where these things stack up to 100 all of a sudden changes everything for us.
Yeah, because you just hold infinitely more.
Yeah. So right now I'm handcrafting sensor arrays. I do appreciate the fact that there are things that we cannot make by hand.
Yep.
The whole, no, that has to be made by a machine. I'm still a little curious as to why ceramics have to be made by a machine, but especially when I can make ingots, which means that I've got a source of heat, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, not enough sensor arrays. I'm still short. Do I need a lot more antennas? I'm down in the whole cold region making stuff because I'm going to go ahead and throw down, since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and throw down the climate control tower here.
Yep.
Although, if y'all excuse me just a second, chat, I want to be able to speak to my wife before she falls asleep. So I'll be right back. Well, I mean, it's only an hour away. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go chat with Mrs. DDG, so she was in the know of what all we had going on with the whole camp and all that stuff. Oh, handcrafting this stuff. I have to handcraft so many of them. It takes so long. Granted, the reinforced frames take forever too. Granted, we waited long enough now where the reinforced frames may have built up to where we can actually finish the double train station. I'm going to be interested to see how this is going to work out. Yeah, this is one of the spots where, yeah, I'd have to be careful with that though, because then I could wind up destroying resources. Well, I was thinking about making the steamroller.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of flatten out the area. We were talking about that last time we played this, going, we could do a little bit of work here to actually make our stuff look good.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you think, Pi? The fact that every planet you've been to now has its own unique things to make on it, and it has its own unique challenges. Oh, you found some amethyst.
Yes. I noticed it was our next material analyzer step.
That's going to go there. Make sure we're not going to be on top of a node. Should be close enough. I got all kinds of stuff being built over here right now. Oh, it doesn't actually reach up to the... Oh, well. Well, I was trying to build a second story, but I guess it doesn't want to do that. I will say that unless our concurrent viewers drastically builds in the next 30 minutes to an hour, there probably won't be a redirect tonight. Oh, wait. Can I make another one? To check. Do I have what I need? I've got that. I'm just a little short of sensor arrays. Okay. Let's make some more sensor arrays so we just go over there, throw down another geothermal, and they should be fine. So, oh, another 100 antennas. All right. Well, once we finish making this chat, and I realize it's a little slow going here. We're going to make this, we'll make the sensor arrays, then we're going to fly back to the hottest area of the planet. We're going to throw down a climate control tower over there. That way we actually start cooling this place off, which is, you know, how we titled the stream to begin with. So I feel bad if I didn't, at the very least, at the, you know, point that we're wrapping things up, have the climate control tower, you know, in the hottest region, cooling things off. I don't know how tight it's going to be over there in the area where you're at, Pi, but getting sensor arrays being made, not so much having antennas flowing into the warehouse, but if we get antennas flowing into the warehouse would be good too. But
do you need raw amethyst or anything?
Raw amethyst? No.
No, I remember there was a couple of we didn't actually need raw.
Well, there might be. The amethyst is we use that for going into the nuclear stuff, because that's what
crystals.
Well, and that's what gives us our radiation isolant. That's where we can have the radiation shield, so that when we go into the radiation area, we don't take damage. But once we unlock those, then it's literally just going to be a matter of throwing everything together and then making the planet rain. Getting the rest of the factories thrown together, which, you know, now that we've actually got stuff going in the warehouses and stuff, we'll start building stuff in short order. Well, get the whole planet at a happy temperature, and then, you know, because you have to have it at a happy temperature in order to have greenery.
Yep. Oh, and I found our large sapphire.
Oh. Yeah, you have to have a diamond drill to be able to mine it, though.
Yep, which I don't have, but I can make.
We're not quite there yet.
Need 4 AI chips, and I can do that.
That means you're right over here. That means he's right in this valley. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's interesting. Where are you at?
I'm on the eastern side of the ice island.
Huh. I don't see it on the map. Oh, you're way over there? Oh, there's a sapphire over there?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's
So,
also a bunch of diamond around.
so where you're at, is not the coldest region of the planet?
Yep. It's cold, but not that cold.
Because right where I'm standing is the one sapphire deposit I knew about. So, I guess they added an extra one.
Well, I mean, I just happened to stumble across it because all the amethysts over here too. Or at least a bunch of it.
Oh yeah, well, amethyst I usually found over on the other cold island. Because the other cold island, that thing's covered in amethyst.
I'm going to see if I can find a diamond mine or some more diamond laying around.
Over where I put down the house where I was at just now, there's 2 diamond nodes.
All right.
Now we finished off cleaning up this planet. We're gonna figure out what else we're gonna play until the new planet opens up.
Yeah. Although we still have a good ways to go on this because the greening isn't going to be.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be slow, but it's not gonna be fast either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at maximum speed. All right. Oh, and when I finish up here, I gotta fly back to the main base. Oh, I'm flying too far. All right. We want to build this. As far up the mountain as we can go. Okay, fine. That looks good. And I think we're going to need to build a second geothermal. So slap that down there. And let's slap an extra one there, just to be safe. Yeah, that's the nice part with the warehouse is that once we get to this stage, now we got a lot of things that we're going, all right, we're just going to slap these things down, and all right, next. Yeah, that lock up on the game though, man, that threw me for a loop.
Yeah, we haven't had anything like that before, so.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna turn the train. one here. Boy, it does not make it easy to line stuff up. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Get rid of that too. Maybe now. Right, that works. Okay. Output. Freight car number 1. Oh no, no, not output. Sending. I'll go to freight car 2. And then it's going to do its insane wrap around on this. Well, how's that going to run? 'Cause that's the way out. That's supposed to be the way in. Oh, okay. Let's get that set. Alright, so we were sending ruby and phosphorus over to you, right?
I believe so.
So train car number 1 will be ruby. Train car 2 we'll adjust this drill. Okay, let's see how that works. Now, I don't have enough frames to put in the delivery spot yet.
No worries.
But we've got the input spot going. So I'm not building the train just yet. But the ruby and phosphorus are running off their own drills. So you can treat those train outputs as if it was a resource node. Because
Right.
I'm not splitting off of anything. It's literally just dropping raw resource. It's not being split or anything. It's just a raw line run to the train. Alright, chat. Take a moment, grab a smoke. Okay, we'll go for an extra half hour. Oh, something just happened. Oh, we did the climate control thing. What did that unlock for us?
The radiation protection in uranium deposits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to analyze the amethyst, I think, to get the
Yes.
tier 3 warehouse.
Yes, you do. And then it'll be the analyzed uranium. And then we'll be done with analyzing. And then we'll have pretty much most everything unlocked in the game. And then it'll be a whole lot of spending time over the next, we'll call it 2 or 3 sessions of Eden Crafters, depending on what time we start. Because tonight we start really late. Hey, tonight is kind of shy of. It's missing 2 hours that we normally would have. Wait, was it Tundra and Bit Viper that I did the music with, or was it you and Tundra that I did music with this week?
You did with me on Monday?
Okay.
And
so it was Tuesday with Bit Viper and Tundra, because I wound up staying up stupid late. I didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
oh boy.
Oh yeah, and I was feeling it too. Thankfully, I don't know what happened. The universe aligned for me. And all my major meetings that I had for Wednesday all got canceled.
Well,
And I was like, oh, thank God. You know what? I'm going to go take a nap. But then I wound up working on things for work on off hours, because I'm a responsible employee, and I still put in my 8 hours of work. He just happened to have a 2-hour nap in between the 8 hours of work.
right.
And this game's absolutely gorgeous. And I look at the sunsets, sunrises, and stuff, especially on this planet. This planet really lets you do some cool stuff. All right, planet analyzer. Oh, I don't have one here. All right, planet analyzer. Let's see. Let's see what it wants us to do. Oh, now we're down to doing the radiation absorber. That's going to take us a little while to get to that point.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, see, when we look at a map, you see this area of the extreme cold where we, have cleared out a bit of that, and you look at they're very hot. Well, we cleared out a little bit of that, but there's so much that we still have to do with climate regulators and everything to get everything working, which means we're going to need power. We're going to need to do a lot to get this. In order to make this thing green, it's going to take a little bit of work. And that is the goal for this playthrough, is that we're going to make the whole map green. We're going to make it so that we don't have to worry about oxygen no matter where we go. Did I make a crafting mention here? No, of course not. I'm short on iron ore. Hopefully I can find some on the ground. Alright, there's one. I need one more. Oh, there's another one. There we go. That's all we need. And we get the nuclear going, and Pi can have a spaceship rather than a cargo ship. And apparently it travels a whole lot faster. Doesn't have as much space, but it travels a lot faster. But, you know, we don't really use a cargo ship for doing anything anyways. I mean, if it was able to be used for drone transport to go fill up the ship and have the ship go deliver it, that'd be awesome. But our option is trains. Alright. Crafting bench. Crafting bench. Okay, I'm blind. There it is. Hey, the crafting bench so I could make some food. And thankfully we got organics running in the warehouse. I'll tell you what, Pi, you're actually pretty quick with this stuff.
Comes from being, I don't know. I have nothing.
Yeah, well, so I was just sitting going, you know, I throw out going, all right, we need this and this and this and this. I mean, and I give you a shopping list from hell. And you go, okay. And then next thing I know, you're like, you know, well, I'm busy working on, you know, things. All of a sudden, you've got like 5 things made in the time that take me to make one thing. Granted, my one things tend to be complicated things to make. Alright. That's got that side of the train done. So then that exits out there. That runs around. Alright, that's got the train on this side taken care of. It ain't pretty. But it didn't destroy anything, so. Let's go over here. See where I can find a place to put the ship that's out of the way. Trains coming through there. So we need 2 train stations over here. I don't have nearly enough reinforced frames.
Yeah, I might need to set up a second line for them.
Well, I got a feeling that the graphite is getting overused.
For the one that I set up, it's definitely the iron.
Oh, it's
I have
iron.
1 iron node.
Oh, well then slap a tier 2 on that thing.
That's the thing. It kind of is.
Oh,
It's just the imbalance in needing iron rods and iron plates.
hold on. Let me see what you got set up. You set it up over here in this area?
No, it's next to the main base, the first base.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that'll probably make a challenge. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't spear off anything from the other iron nodes. I used an entirely new one, but it's capped at that 240 for the 3rd level belt.
Right.
Because it does have a tier 2 miner on it.
But does the graphite have a tier 2 on it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, between the 2 of them, you should have...
Yeah, it's just that the parts manufacturer and that kind of stuff for the iron rods and the iron plates, you just need to 1 iron node for the plates and another iron node for the rods.
Yes and no. What I was getting at is if you got a tier 2 drill, then you can get the plates and rods doing what you need to make the iron beams in a timely fashion. The trick is figuring out the forges. Because
refinery and didn't do it.
Well, because you have to have your forges to make the iron ingots, right?
Yeah.
So, off of 1 iron node with 1 tier 2 drill, it's good for 6 refineries, or it's good for 6 forges for making iron ingots.
Now, the problem is that I have to do some more water work in the pipes here. The belt speed from the miner is capped at 240. So even though the miner can make 360,
Right.
it can never do 240.
Right. The thing is that's the numbers that they give us. But in my time playing this game, I've discovered that those numbers are slightly arbitrary, especially when you get to the higher speeds, because they don't seem to be quite accurate. And so I go with, sadly, instead of going with the belt speed, I go with what the production speed is. Because apparently the splitter makes up for it. I'm not really sure how that works, but because the math sure as hell doesn't work for it. And it's also part of the reason I gave up on trying to do math in this game. Because I've encountered too many times that it's the math didn't line up because it's one of those things. Well, it's like on our little island base over there on the gas plant. My steel production facility should not be producing the amount of steel it is if you're going with the belt speed. So I don't think the belt speed is accurate.
And it might not be in some situations.
Because I did the whole thing going, instead of relying on belt speed, I went with production speed because that osmium belt, I don't think it's limited to the 240 that it says that it is. But that's a complaint that I've thrown a few times now into their Discord. Going, if you're going to tell me what the belt speed is, can you make sure the belt speed is actually what you say it is? Okay, so we have completely run out of materials now.
I'm going to drag another iron node over to help that one out.
Okay, yeah. Do your thing, man. Alright, so the way I want to line this up, the train station here. I'd love it if I could line this up, which I think I actually just did. Nice. Alright. So now I'm going to take this. We're going to actually run this to the train station. I'm going to take this. Oh, wow, that's going on one hell of a loop. But okay, fine. Okay, should we output freight car 1, output freight car 2, alright, I just need to make a controller. We can do that real quick. Okay. Ow, I've been a little focused on getting this train going. Alright. Now, I want you to snap to the rail. What am I missing? Oh, I want to reinforce frames. Go figure.
I'll work on getting that pimped out. But it could increase here rapidly. Very good.
Alright. Alright, car number 2. Alright, so what happens.
I'll be right back.
I got the train running, I think.
Nice.
Well, see, what happens after it goes down there? See, we get drop-offs in both of these. Watch and see the train. We're watching for a train, chat. Anybody's just joined in, or we just got the train going, so want to make sure I've got it programmed correctly. So we're waiting for it to come back down the rail line. seems to be taking a while. Oh, never mind. Here it comes. Oh, nice. Oh, that is very nice. So that thing's full of ruby, which means this thing should be full of phosphorus. Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
I guess nobody was really interested in the stream tonight. Well, we're rolling up on the 11:30 hour, so getting ready to wrap up anyways. But definitely not a redirect because right now my concurrent viewers is 0. Oh, look at that! We just unlocked warehouse T3 and the spaceship and the nuclear plant. Oh, dear God! Oh, you must have found uranium.
Yep.
All right. Well, on the other end of things, I now have 2 train stations that are basically the equivalent of having nodes for you. And so now you have a ruby and phosphorus node over on this area.
Nice.
So I've got some being delivered to you. I think we'll play around with this some more next time. But for tonight, I think I'm just gonna call it a night because how dare you two not count me? Oh, now I have 3 concurrent viewers. But like I said, we did start a little late, so it's still a little bit of a shorter stream, and then we wound up with the hiccup from hell.
Yeah, that was a big one.
The whole game locked up. So, well, I mean, Pi, if you feel like still hanging out a little bit, but I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream tonight.
All right. Yeah, I can hang out for a few more.
All right. All right, chat. Well, thank you everybody that's come by. Thank you for the likes. I'm not going to do a redirect tonight. Just not enough concurrent viewers tonight to really feel the need to do a redirect. And I will catch you guys tomorrow night with some space engineers. Hey, Dave Ante, how are you? Sorry, man. I know you just got home, but you got here just as I'm wrapping up because it is late. So, all right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later. Have a great night.
Take care.